Okay, I'm going to be giving my thoughts on Scott Mcclellan's testimony before the Oversight Committee yesterday. You guys think that was oversight? I think that was a goddamn joke, what occurred yesterday. The questions that they were asking Scott was, they were redundant. A lot of them were hypothetical scenarios, what ifs. I'm convinced that the government is there to not serve the people, but to see how much they could stall and not really change anything and just waste money and resources, time and energy. Because they don't, it was not oversight. One of the questions was Scott, if you had to put your life, if your life was on the line, who would you trust more? The President of the United States or Joe Wilson, the investigator into the Joe Wilson? And it's just stupid questions. It's a hypothetical. It has no relevance. What are you going to gain from him answering that question? To the credit to him, he didn't answer the question. He said, "I'm not going to question that, or I'm not going to answer that." And the guy on the Oversight Committee says, "Okay, I'll take that as an answer." Okay. One of them said, "You'll have to live with selling out the president for some silver." Oversight. And who's oversighting the Oversight Committee? Basically what you had was just nonsense. They're not there to do any oversight, really. They're just there to make it look like they're doing something. Basically all the Republicans were saying that it was just him trying to promote his book. And in some ways, they're right. But I think even though Scott is trying to sell that book, I think this time the greed actually works in favor of the people. But it's really a joke. Scott was asked, Scott said many times that he does not support impeachment of Bush, even though he describes all these secrets and meetings. I really have to ask the question, what would Scott consider to be impeachable? They've taken impeachment off the table. How the hell can you do that? You can't do that. Take it off the table. But I really don't like Scott Mcclellan, because I don't think that you could stand up there on that podium as press secretary and tell the public, no, 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 that's not the way it is. That's not the way it's going on. Even though the public knows. They see right through you. They know the real truth. And you're going to stand up there on the podium and say, no, no, no. And then you leave there and say, yeah, it's right. You guys were right, and I'm going to put it in a book and sell it to the public. So I don't really care about the, let's wipe the slate clean and look at it from the perspective of what actually occurred. I don't care about the motivations for outing Valerie Plame. Take that out of the situation. Take all the crap, all the nonsense out of the situation and just look at what happened. And the facts of the matter is that a covert CIA agent, her identity was revealed. Bottom line. It was revealed by top officials of this administration. Bottom line. Those are the facts. I don't care about the motivation for doing it. I don't know what the reasoning was, how they thought that it was going to discredit Joe Wilson at all. It didn't discredit him at all. If anything, it gave him more credit. But that's still just getting into the motivations of it. So forget about the motivations and look at the bottom line. A covert operative's identity was revealed. Period. That is impeachable. That's more than impeachable. You should be handcuffed and locked away for that. Period. And this is just the tip of the iceberg. This is just the stuff that we know about. But it's the mentality of this administration that what is the public not seeing? It's impeachable. It's just ridiculous. But it just shows that they're doing a good job of getting rid of government, because obviously the government is doing exactly the opposite of whatever the people's will is. So, fuck government, fuck this administration, fuck oversight committees, fuck them all.